Oh man, bugs out here today are brutal. Do you guys have ticks where you live? Because we got ticks here and they are all over me. If I didn't have bug spray on, I'd be getting eaten alive right now. All right, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dave from Chase the Summit, and today you're joining me out on my local trails. Actually, not my local trails, because I recently moved, but we're at my in-laws' local trails, which is in northeastern Massachusetts. And today it is brutally hot out. It is mid-90s, high humidity. I am sweating profusely and I just hit the trail, but I'm out here anyways because I need it. I need some sanity right now. So this is just a quick vlog update kind of video to kind of clue you in as to what's going on with me right now. I've actually been on a family vacation with the kids and my wife out in Cape Cod here in Massachusetts. If you don't know what Cape Cod is, it's basically the little hook that is the hook on Massachusetts that's out in the ocean. Lots of beaches there, a great place to visit if you're in the area, if you're into surfing or swimming or any of that beachy stuff. And while I was out there, I tried to unplug and do as little real work or YouTube work as possible because, yeah, I just wanted to kind of unplug and take a week off after a kind of a busy season of reviews and also running the Vermont 100 endurance race. Lots of training for that, running the race. It was nice to just kind of unplug and relax and enjoy the family for a week, and it was nice. So first, let's talk about the 100-mile endurance race I ran a couple of weeks ago called the Vermont 100. If you missed that, check out the video that I'll link up here. Got a whole video recap on that and a podcast episode about it. Lots of coverage. But in this video, I just want to quickly talk about recovery from that race because it might benefit you if you're out there thinking about running an ultra. Maybe you don't know what to expect after the race. You know, are you going to be totally wrecked? Are you going to be bedridden? Can you walk? All those things. I just want to share my experience, even though it probably won't be your experience because everybody's different, everybody's recovery is different, but some insight into my recovery might help you in your recovery. So if you watch the Vermont 100 video I posted, it went really well. I mean, as well as it could have gone for someone like me who's a dad of 4 kids, full-time job, not really training as much as I should have been, and I still completed the race in 25 hours, which I'm really proud of. And to be honest, at the end of that race, I wasn't really that wrecked. I thought I was going to be like in a wheelchair for a week, but for some reason the old dad bod kept the wheels on, and yeah, I was super sore for like a couple of days, but I was like pretty functional right away, which was great. It was really nice to not have to worry about like, oh crap, I got to pick up my kid. I could still do those things and bring them up and down the stairs right away after the race. But it was not all sunshine and roses. I was definitely really sore, pretty wrecked for the first 24 hours or so after the race. The biggest thing though was really the sleep deprivation. I was up for like 30 hours straight without sleeping, and that really takes a toll on you. So that took like, I don't know, 2 or 3 days to really rectify and feel normal again. For the first couple of days, I just was tired all the time. I wasn't sleeping great either. I was having a hard time regulating my internal temperature. So laying in bed, I would get either really hot or really cold. And I also noticed on my Garmin Forerunner 955 that I've been wearing that my HRV actually totally tanked right after the race. It really dropped down for like 3 or 4 days, and my heart rate variability didn't really stabilize for at least a full week after the race. So days 1 and 2, I was super sore, and my go-to during that time was actually to wear a pair of recovery boots. And I use a pair from the company Bob and Brad, which is actually a YouTube channel from a couple of physical therapists. And these are just boots that kind of inflate with air and deflate over and over again to try to promote blood flow in your legs, which is great for recovery. I don't know if these things actually do anything, to be honest. I don't know if there's any scientific studies around them, but for me, I mean, I wore them 15 minutes at a time and it felt like they did something. Another thing I tried to do in the first couple of days was using a massage gun on my calves and my feet and my quads because they were super sore and I just wanted to try to loosen things up. Now, that worked to some degree. The only thing I ran into is that my calves felt like open wounds. They were extremely painful, and I couldn't even touch them with my fingers, let alone a massage gun. So I avoided touching those with the massage gun. I avoided really doing anything to those, like foam rolling or massaging with my hands or anything, just because of how sore they were. It felt like I'd be doing more damage than good. So I just really stuck to the massage boots, the air boots, the recovery boots, instead of going full on with a massage gun, just because it didn't feel right. I didn't want to do any damage, and I think I made the right move. I was also taking some different nutrition supplements. So I've been taking the Bare nutrition products, the BPN, Strong Greens, which is like a super greens kind of drink. I've been taking the Strong Reds, which is like an antioxidant blend from Bare Nutrition. And I've also been taking Liquid IV in the morning. Some days, if I feel like I need a little bit of a boost in electrolytes and hydration, I've been taking Liquid IV, which is another product that's like a hydration multiplier. And of course, I'll have links to all this stuff in the description of this video. This isn't sponsored by anybody, but these are the products I've been using to kind of promote my recovery. And again, I don't know if these things do anything, to be honest, but they're not hurting me. So I figured to give myself the best chance of recovering quicker, I would, do whatever I could. I would spend the money, get some supplements, get the boots and the massage guns, and just try to get things moving again. So for that whole first week, I didn't run at all, and I wasn't very active either. I have a desk job, so I really just kind of sat down all week. I took a couple of short walks. 5 days later, that following Friday, I went for my first run, which was a 3 mile, a 5K on the road at a very, very chill pace. And you could almost call it a walk. It was like a 11, 12 minute pace. But I did this because I just wanted to like get everything moving again, get the joints moving, get the blood flow going. And I tell you what, this was a huge benefit in my recovery. After that super easy jog, I woke up the next day and I felt great. Like everything just felt looser, less tight, less sore. That easy jog really helped a lot in my recovery process. So fast forward, here we are today, exactly 2 weeks and 1 day from the Vermont 100, and I'm feeling really good actually. Still a little bit sore in the joints. Some days I feel better than others, but like today I'm planning to run between 6 and 10 miles at, again, a pretty casual pace, especially with this camera that I keep talking to. But overall pretty good, and this week I'll be cracking about 40 miles on the trail, which is pretty good following a 100-miler. Ooh, I gotta move again. It is really buggy out today, and without moving, I start to get attacked, especially with this stupid bald head of mine. Without hair, it's really hard to combat the bug situation. So like I said before, the family and I actually packed up. We sold our house, and we are temporarily living in my wife's parents' house while our new house is actually being built. And it won't be done for several months. So it's been a little bit crazy having, my wife's parents, us, and all of our kids in the same house. It's good, but it's also been kind of crazy. But I gotta tell you, one benefit about living here is that right in the backyard, I ran here from the house, there is this huge trail network. I mean, it's massive. And I've been running in here every single day and still exploring new areas. The other day I actually ran 10 miles in here and I didn't retrace my steps at all. And the cool thing is there's actually some vert in here as well. There's a big hill over here that's like, I don't know, 500 feet tall maybe. So I can get a little bit of vert in, I can do repeats up that. It's pretty cool. The only downside is that it's primarily a mountain biker trail, and you got to stay very alert because some of these guys whip around the corners and they don't see you. And yeah, I had to jump off the trail a couple of times, but I am still very grateful that we've got this right in my backyard. And one more thing, I do want to hear from you in the comments of this video down below. Do you have any tips and tricks for recovering from an ultramarathon? When your legs are totally wrecked, what do you do to feel better? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you, and I'm sure the other viewers of this video would like to glean whatever you have to share and use it for themselves. So make sure to share something in the comments down below. Oh, and one more quick note, the Chase the Summit merch is on sale right now. If you go over to chasetosummit.com/shop, you can pick up a hat or a shirt, neither of which I'm wearing right now. It's bad planning on my part, but they're awesome. I love the CTS trucker hats. Go over and check out the link in the description to the merch store and get 5% off your order by using the discount code provided down below. And with all that out of the way, I think we've kind of reached the end of this video because I don't have anything else to talk about. I know this was kind of a random vlog video, but I kind of want to get in the habit of making these again because they're kind of fun and it kind of lets you know me on a more personal level, I hope. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.